What's up, you guys? We back, we here. We
Right,
back
we
again.
back.
It's episode like 16 on Some Real Shit
Right,
podcast. We
right,
here.
we back.
No squares, no fear. We here. How you feeling today, Mr. Zay?
Today Tuesday. It's been a pretty good start to the week, I guess I would say, but
Okay.
it's probably gonna pick up a little bit more.
I feel like my week is about to decline. Like, bro, I just got Monday and Tuesday out the way. I just got say out of 10 big assignments for this week, I just got 7 of them done. I only got
Yeah.
I only got the least strenuous of all my work to do for the rest of the week. So basically, I feel like I just did a lot, but it's only Tuesday, so.
It is midterm. Well, it was midterm week. Oh, it was last week or this week?
Nah, it's this week. I still got another midterm on Thursday, but it's about to be based on sound recording and stuff like that. I'm about to fly
okay.
past that, John.
Got you.
But other than that, I'm just feeling sore in my body, my physical. I'm feeling good at the same time. I feel like my skin is clearing up, all this good stuff. My scars is going away. So
okay.
other than that, how about you though? How's your internship treating you? How's individuals
That's what I'm
treating you?
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like right now, it's kind of smooth sailing right now, but once spring ball kicks in.
Yeah. Oh.
Like spring ball hasn't started, so some sports haven't really started. Like the big
Yeah.
ones, where we're gonna be mad busy all day.
Yeah.
Like those ones haven't kicked in yet. Towards the end of this month though, so yeah. Right now everything cool, but it's gonna get hectic. It's about to get hectic.
Will you have to still be doing hours over spring break, or are you gonna really be off?
No, I don't think I get a break at all. Like to be honest,
shoot, they
because you know how the teams, the players, they stay up here too. Like you know how they still got practice, they still got they games or whatever. It's not like on break
They
they
don't get
stop.
no break at all.
No.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know, I don't know if they practicing every day or throughout the whole spring break, but
yeah, true.
I know they still have game and they still got times where they got to come in and have practice. So
Damn.
So I
That's
know
really some student athlete type lifestyle.
right. So I know if they gotta be there, I know we gotta be there as the equipment manager. So
Okay.
I know that's gonna pick up. But I do have a topic I want to start off with. I wanted
Alright.
in the business world. So you know how we in the, I don't know if they classify America as a capitalist society, right?
Yeah, capitalist
So,
economy.
right, that was messing my words up, but so all right, so with culture vultures, do you feel in the sense of culture vultures where it's you got people who go into fields that's not necessarily their professional, that's not their profession at all, but they'll go into that and then they'll make money off of that profession. Do you believe that's okay?
Okay, see, I believe that that's not really culture vulturism or culture vulturism. I'm not.
I mean,
sure
if it's somebody else's all right, say okay, specifically
in terms of on some stay in your lane type.
right,
type
say if
time.
a Caucasian guy wanted to get into music, he don't listen to hip hop, he don't listen to what I mean, rap music at all, but he'll get into the hip hop business to make money. He'll generate his wealth off of what I mean, black kids that's coming up trying to make music.
I feel like there's these situations come up all the time. I feel like there's two ways to look at them. I feel like you could either look at it the way where it's hey, I'm just trying to get this money, or you could look at it as the way of who am I to judge?
Right.
Or that might be even the same. That might be one in one.
Right, that's what I was asking though.
realistically-
Should we be able to shame those people? Should we be able to be nah, you can't do that? That's what if I just wanted to start a Chinese food spot? I don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like if a person was doing that for the music industry, they would still have to know the stuff
No, you can hire people they can hire people say they just the money. Some people are just literally the money.
Oh, okay.
They have the money to be able to start this business, and they can hire all the right people they need to.
I mean, but
to
that's
create
business
it,
then, because if you got the money and you basically investing in the people that don't have the money.
But what if you don't care about those people though? What if all right, so in hip hop there's a lot of people who die from being on drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's all right, so what if they don't care about the people who are on the drugs? They don't care about the people that they basically making money off of.
But I feel like that's literally, if anything, that's where we are this whole time, just off the strength that basically you already said it. the people that come in and start like labels and stuff like that be the ones
Yeah.
with the money and stuff like, and those kind of situational. They have all the capital and all the connections and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it will be like the younger, like basically, I just don't think that a person can come into that field with no knowledge or anything like that. They have to have something to offer. That's
so you
basically
don't,
what I'm
think
saying.
they could actually be successful in their own business, even if it's in somebody else's culture, unless they know something about it at least. Like they have to know a little bit about it.
Yeah, I feel like that, and what they know, the amount that what they know about it already would be enough to, plus what they're bringing to it, like plus it being the money. What they know plus that would be enough to further the other person's. Like it would be like a hand in hand almost.
Okay.
Like you help me, I help you, or some shit like that.
All right. So following that, my next question would be for people like, because Megan Thee Stallion, she had just came out and she was talking about how like she wanted to renegotiate her contract that she had. But where it started from was she got signed by a label.
Yeah.
And she blew up. Like she wasn't Megan Thee Stallion when she signed to that label, so she agreed to those terms at that time because she probably was getting a check you get paid when you sign, so she probably wanted to get paid. And now, after her blowing up and that bag probably being a little bit bigger now, and her probably wanting to necessarily
like change the percentages.
Right. She want to renegotiate. Do you think? I guess, you think it should? Like, you think that's appropriate? Like,
I feel like if anything, like
that people believed in you. They believed in you before you was who you is today.
and that's what I'm saying.
And
that's
now
why
you're trying to cut them out. Like,
and that's why I think that it's kind of a messed up piece of like literal business aspect. Because I remember somebody was talking to me about business, and they were saying, so why would I invest if I'm only just trying to get my money back? Like that's never the point of actual business. So like, yeah, the person is gonna end up eating off you a little bit.
Yeah.
But as long as I feel like it's mutual, it's like I'm eating off you, you eating off me type situation.
Yeah.
I feel like that's good. That's literally where I think the phrase "everybody eats" come from.
Right, but they're looking at it as if like I'm the one who's making these songs. I'm the one who's putting this work in. Like you just a label. You ain't nothing but just the person that's behind the wall, just giving me money. That's it.
That's why I always thought like, even growing up when they seeing all these bet on yourself movies, blah blah that kind of stuff. Like I would always just be like, nah, because if that person's offering me a label deal for, bro, somebody could offer me a label deal for $10,000. Like, if I really believe in myself, I'm not taking it just because if they're offering me $10,000, I think that I could get $20,000 or $30,000 or whatever number. Like,
but what if you don't believe that you can create that fan base? Like, because you know the label, they do help somewhere. Like, I don't know if Megan Thee Stallion would still be Megan Thee Stallion today if she never signed there and just try to do it on her own. I don't know that for sure.
Right.
So it's like, what if you don't think you could do that? Like,
I feel like you just gotta have faith. Cause if anything, I always see like memes, quotes, all these inspirational stuff that'll say like, it will show like somebody digging, like a coal miner or a gold miner digging up like under the ground to see where the gold is. Yeah. They'll show one person whose hole is mad big, and they was this close to the gold, and they stopped and started looking in that dude's tunnel just because he found one little scrap of gold. But realistically, they had most of the gold right under them.
Right, they had just
so
kept
like
going.
I be looking at stuff like this. It's kind of like a stay in your lane factor, but it's at the same time it's like just do what almost just do
be
you.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's something like that. But like even I sometimes I think I battle that because like I do believe in that full-heartedly, but like
just
every now and then
just going straight at it.
like every now and then there be like sometimes you doubt stuff, sometimes you don't believe in even stuff you're doing yourself.
Yeah.
But like I feel like you just gotta stay like keep having faith, I guess, that like
persistence.
If you was really supposed to do this, then it's gonna come.
Yeah.
And they do say like if it was
meant to be.
Yeah, you can set it free and it will come back to you for real.
Like, you can set it free.
If it's meant to be, set it free. Like, bro, that ass. Shit. Like,
all right. I agree with that.
Like, when you were starting that topic just now, I was really more thinking about, like, what if it's not music? because even when you was saying the word culture vulture, I associate that word with music. That's why I just let us go into music kind of. So like, but if you was thinking about, say me, for instance, I don't care about football no more, but I used to like football when I was in 8th grade and stuff like that. I was playing it growing up.
Right.
But say I get rich or something, or I'm in a Jay-Z position, I get rich off music, and I want to own a football team. Is that? I don't know. But
that's different though. That's different though, because he actually grew up watching. Like he was at least in tune a little bit. Like he knew what kind of was going on.
I stopped watching it as soon as I stopped playing, and I don't even like football. Like, if just when we was in my room, you
still got that history though.
True. When we was watching highlights the other day, I wanted to tell you so bad, turn that shit off. Like yo, we was just watching them on the field like this. Right. But that's how I feel. Like, but it's like realistically, if I knew those players and like if I put them together on that team, I'm watching them. So it'd be the same feeling with like that 2K team, John. Like how you put the team together, you just feel more attached to them or something. Right.
Like, right. So only if you had like piece of the ownership, if you was like, or at least a GM, if you was working in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like that's why I was thinking about it on like some business type aspect, because I'm not sure how much a football team is, but say a football team $500 million. If I spend $500 million to buy that football team, I do not expect to just make $500 million back, like in the future.
You expect probably to make 10 times more than that, right?
Bro, I want at least
more than that.
Another $100 million on top. Like, just give me like 600. Like,
oh no, you probably gonna make more.
But that's
than
what
that
I'm saying.
Though. Yeah.
Like marginally, like to break it down with the numbers, I feel like that's not a bad number. But like, you just made 1/5 of what you spent. Like that's not even a good profit technically. Like, but I mean, hey,
whatever works. I mean, shoot, I feel like if you're gonna invest in something, at least let you invest in something that you actually like. Like, I don't know, like, would you ever invest in something like, I don't know, hockey? Would you invest in hockey? You ain't never watched the game of that, so it's like.
All right, true.
You don't know nobody.
I'd say the same thing about hockey too, just because of the fact that when I was younger, I did enjoy playing the hockey video games. Like, bro, it's just little stuff that like.
But so you always going back to like a little bit of history that you got with that specific thing. Like,
true.
So it's like you had some sort of interest in it. It's like
true.
I'm literally talking about somebody who's never even been in it. They never been around it. They didn't grow up around it. Like,
all right, so somebody say they just see the money potential.
I see money in it. That's it. I just see money in it, and I'm gonna invest in it.
Well, then I would realistically just bring that to almost like be smart with your money and don't invest in what you don't know, because that's another way to like really get finessed in the markets. Like
that's true.
But another, I know. Oh shoot, I just messed up all my words. But I know mad examples of people like who like don't know a certain field that much and will just like get into it. Like I feel like a lot of people were doing that with like sneaker reselling. Like some people just look on the app like, oh, this joint is about to drop, and I see that it's possibly gonna resell at more. So and it's basically just off hype items. So if you get your hands on one of them hype joints, you could just sell it back, no matter if you liked it, if you thought you liked it.
So the question really is, culture vulture or good business? Like which one are they really?
Oh, okay.
Which one are they really participating in?
All right, so
good business habits or are they a culture vulture? Like,
and then I feel like then it relates like to your like why did you even start that business or something like that? Because if somebody says like they started the business strictly for the money, that's good business.
Yeah.
But if somebody says like they wanted to be a record label owner so that they could be closer to artists and like
help them get their money, help them get paid.
That might be some culture vulturism, like.
I mean, well, no. I mean, if they're doing it for the right reasons, like saying they just wanted to help those people.
Oh, but I'm saying like they just wanted them to be chilling at their crib sometimes, like they in their YouTube videos now, but they own a record label.
Okay,
like,
so
that might be some.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's good though. I mean, if anything, I feel like I would love that type of boss. If you got a boss that he just hired you because he just wanted you to be great at what you do, like he wanted to see you in your work and see you aspire and inspire other people and be great. Like.
But then, all right, so that's technically. I feel like a culture vulture sounds more negative than that. Like, I would love that too, for real. But
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
if you a culture vulture, you probably stealing from me too. So like, imagine, bro, like, imagine.
That's what I mean. Though. It could be that.
Imagine your boss he hire you, and then he starts stealing your bars, trying to make videos like you. Like,
oh, so you talking like an artist signing other artists? Like,
yeah, or something. Like, I don't. That's probably.
I feel like people do that. Like,
yeah.
I feel like people do that. Like, there's people that I feel like Kanye West, like underneath his label, they probably just there just to give creative ideas and help him write verses. So like, I feel like that's actually happening. People do, yeah, that's definitely a possibility.
That's interesting.
But then again, that could also just lead to culture vulture or creative genius or good business. Like, which one is it? Is he a creative genius or is it good business?
I feel like everything in society is like, it can be like, if it's good business, I feel like no one cares about what it really is after, like, you know what I mean? Like, cause somebody could always just be like, yeah, I'm making bread though. You know what I mean? Like, shut your yo. Cause I hate people. I hate when people always just go to money. Like literally, bro. When I was growing up, my dad used to say to me, "Money is not everything," and I would say right back to him, like, I don't care. I'm gonna go get this rack. Like, I'd say something like that. Like, but like in my early 20s now, I'm realizing like, yeah, yo, you could really have 5,000 to your bank account and not be happy. You could really have 5,000 in hand and really like.
But 5,000 not enough though. Like.
But that's what. All right, how much is enough? Like, what you need? 10, 25? Like.
No, I need a couple million.
Bro, there's millionaires who have committed suicide because they were not happy. Like, that's always a real thing.
That's
though.
sad. But yeah, it's probably something way deeper than that. And that's when it comes to the point where I feel like that just took us to a whole nother conversation, but just learning how to take care of yourself first, to be honest. Like, just because you making money don't necessarily mean you happy, but that's why they say every black man need
problems. Wait, what you say?
Every black man need therapy. It could just be in general, but I'm pretty sure it's a fact that just every black person in general just probably
They say
therapy.
we got PTSD.
Right.
Just off growing in these streets.
Right. And things that our ancestors and our parents went through that they probably just kept on lingering around and passed on to their kids.
Bro, I'm literally willing to go out on a limb though, and I believe like I could believe like almost like 99.9% of black people living in America or black males living in America, I feel like they have been discriminated against at least one time in their life. So I just feel like just off that strength, it's like giving
that's a fact.
Giving everyone around you like when people around you don't know how something just made you feel, I feel like that'd be mad awkward. Yeah. So it's like I feel like, yo, I really got mad knowledge, bro. Like I really got in mad different situations, just reflecting on mad different stuff.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't even be knowing how to like even deal with it. Like I knew like growing up, and like I knew you definitely probably had a white person call you the N-word or something like that before.
When I was in 7th grade, I moved to a school that was literally all white people except like 5 kids, and the school was 6th grade to 12th grade. Bro, the whole school had like 500 kids, and then 5 of them was black.
Right.
Like 7 kids was Spanish, and that was it. Everyone else was white. That's crazy.
And it's like, was they like, were they open about it? Like, would they go around and just like,
bro, there was like,
no matter what?
There was like kids who would like literally say racist stuff, but then there was kids that'd be like, yo, he's bugged out. Like, yo, yeah, he's racist. Like, don't let that affect you, blah, blah. There was, bro. Yeah, there was days where I remember like getting into actual problems just because of like people saying, they didn't even have to say the N-word sometimes. Like, people would just like try to like say, all right, I was trying to not get into too many details, but like people would literally call me out of my name and just call me Lamar, Tyrone. Like, that's wild, bro. Yeah. Like, I would really want to start, like, if I could go back sometimes, I would slap somebody just to call me Lamar. Like, what, yo?
Right, but you was smart though, because you knew the trouble that you were getting. You knew that the punishment wasn't worth whatever you was going to do.
True. But I would put that on therapy.
Oh yeah, because you did say you had therapy around that time.
Yeah, but I just think about that as like moving smart, because for real, if I would take back that statement I just made, because realistically, I was always the type person to think like, why would I put my hands on somebody that didn't put my hands on that didn't put their hands on me?
Right.
So like, and even then, as I'm saying that, I just thought about it. I definitely have put my hands on somebody that didn't put their hands on me from these kind of situations, and it's like saying Lamar, that all right, but the actual situation that happened, okay, that's justifiable. That makes me smile a little bit, but it's like,
what they got a little bit deeper than that?
Yeah, they had said like a racist joke, like they compared black men to apples and said they both look good on trees or some shit like that. I was like, oh yeah, you going down, like you're going down, like. But that was neither here nor there. Like, I feel like, Pine Plains really a wild school district, bro. Cause that joint would even like, I feel like teachers would throw like shade sometimes too, bro. Like. Man, that shit just sent me back. That's some upstate New York shit. That shit just sent me back on some trauma shit.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons I even brought up like the N-word being said, is just because I was in a situation where I was on a team with like players that players I was cool with for a while. Like, I ain't never thought like they would ever even said something. I'm like, bro, like we got nicknames for each other. Like I'm like, I came to your crib, like, I chill with you. And this man literally came up to me and was like, bro, he was like, Zay, or Pops, because they called me Pops in high school. He was like, Pops, he's like, I F with you, but he was like, this person, he's a N-word. And I was like,
yo.
I was just dumbfounded. I'm like, yo, like, you really even had the heart to even just come up to me and just say that. Like, I was just like, and then
I feel like
after
that's just
years.
Like mad disrespectful, like.
Right. And I don't even know. At the time, I just wasn't the type of person to really react like violently. So like when he told me, it wasn't like I'm about to punch him in his face, but I definitely felt some type of way about it. I was like, damn.
But I feel like I was saying before, I feel like rationally, we shouldn't have the reaction to just want to punch somebody right in their mid just because they just said a word. Like, rationally, I'm saying rationally.
Right.
But this is not a rational situation, bro. I don't care what nobody talking about. Like,
and some people just ignorant. Like even after years of like me thinking about that situation, like I be thinking like maybe it's just a lack of like understanding. Like it's something like, cause just being around him for so many years, I definitely didn't think of him as like a
bro,
racist
and it's like,
person.
it catch you off guard even when somebody you thought would not say that joint, just say that joint.
All right, so when he said it, I definitely was thinking maybe it was something deeper than that. Maybe it was something like a conversation maybe we just probably needed to talk about. Maybe I was just too young to even have that conversation with him because I didn't even completely even know how to like deal with that. So even with that situation, I'm just thinking like, damn, he just don't know. Like some people just don't know. Like they don't know what they're saying. Like sometimes they grow up around older people in their family who go around throwing that word. Like I don't know. So it's just wild that some people can't even think that they can even say that. Even to say it to me, like to say it to another black man, like it's like wow, like that's crazy.
I just want to say shout out to the people that don't use that word.
Right, shout out to the white people who know that they shouldn't say that word and who don't say it out of respect. Because I probably wouldn't react to on a violent level of like hurting somebody unless they really like put their hands on me or like mad disrespectful in my face and doing something like that. But if you choosing to go about your life as a Caucasian man and you saying I'm not gonna say that just out of respect, I definitely respect that way more than like the people who just say it just because they think they can say it and get away with it. Because you're gonna definitely run into somebody they're gonna want to take your head off, you know what I mean, for saying that.
And on some real shit. Oh shit. But
that's the show. You know what I mean? On some real.
On some all the way turned ups. Like, yo, I cannot. Wait, damn, I forgot my point. Oh no,
that happens.
Never, cause no, I was still gonna say like I do not respect the people that like how you was just saying I respect the people that don't use it at all, bro. I do not respect the people that say, oh, it was in a song, or
that's not even
I'm using
an excuse.
it the same way you do. Like, I don't know. I think even as as a whole community, I think that we can use other words as a terms of endearment. Like, what's wrong with bro?
Right.
But that's not a conversation.
I mean,
it could be a conversation for now.
But I'm not gonna look at it like we got to switch up how we talk just so they can feel comfortable.
I'm not saying we gotta switch it up, but I'm just saying that when we say these things, we're acknowledging where these words came from, and we're completely using them in a different light. Like, that's what I'm saying more.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't. There's no reason why another white man should ever feel comfortable enough to say the N-word. Like, no, there's no reason. Like, even with actually, I don't know if I showed you, but because this is an old situation with the Bill Maher situation. I don't know if you.
I thought it was like that. Bill Maher.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Bill, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, something like that. But him ended up saying the N-word in a joke. Like, he was just saying like, oh, something about like being a field worker or something like that. He was like, oh, I'm a house nigga or something like that. And I was like, damn, he said it on TV. Like, he didn't.
Wow. Like, I didn't know this even happened on
TV
like,
or
nothing.
This happened on TV. That's Ice Cube ended up going on the show and asking him like, what made you even think you can even use that? And he was saying like even Ice Cube was even saying like, it's the psyche. You know what I mean? Like,
right,
the mindset that you even gotta have to even believe that you can even say something like that. Like,
yeah, that's definitely
that was a deep situation.
And I can't respect it.
Right. I said it on TV. Just said oh man. Like, sometimes I just don't be understanding. I feel like people purposely be doing things like they know it's gonna get to you. They just feel like they can do whatever they want. Some people be feeling invincible. Like, they put that camera in their face and they feel like they can do whatever they want. They got people on their side that agree with them. And even when Ice Cube was even telling them that he was wrong, he was saying like, oh yeah, this point has already been made. It seemed like he didn't even acknowledge the fact that black people felt disrespected by what he said. Like, wait, what? This really slave master type shit. Like, what's up with he?
I mean, Kanye said it he said it like a couple years ago. He said this is a new slavery. Like, we just rearranged the roles in the situations and shit.
Gave people different titles and really mean slave master. It's just they just got a different title.
All right. But shit, if I could, I wish we didn't get on to some negative ish.
Right. All right, we gotta switch it up. All right, so all right, relationship question I got. Or not necessarily a relationship question, but it's
I got an answer for you.
It's about when you getting to know somebody, all right? So, like, say if you just met somebody, you know what I'm saying? You just met Shorty, you got her number and all of that.
Okay.
First date. What you think about the first dates being at the crib? Do we have, like, in 2020, or is dates, do you have to go out somewhere? Can you bring a Shorty back to the crib? First time you meet. Not saying you got to smash, just saying y'all getting to know each other in the space of your own home or her home, whoever. Maybe y'all can meet up in public and then, like, I don't know, maybe y'all walking back or maybe y'all getting to know each other on the way back or something like that. But first time y'all meeting, you know what I'm saying?
To be honest, I think that if it's an official first date, I feel like it's not gonna work. But like, I feel like if it's the first link, I feel like that's a good way. Like,
wait, what you mean? So you saying
like if it's the first time, like, say you've seen her out in public, you got her number, and y'all been texting or talking on the phone or whatever. If it's the first time after that you're gonna see her in person again, go to her house or something like that. I would say that.
The first time?
Yeah.
But then wait, so you saying the first time y'all meet up wouldn't be the date? Wouldn't be the date?
Nah. Why would it be? Like,
so
what's a date?
I mean, just, I don't know, going out somewhere, going to the movies, dinner in a movie or something. I don't know. You were saying you would end up, like, the first time y'all meet, it would be at the crib, and then the second time, or whenever y'all go out on a date, then y'all would do that?
Yeah, I would. Yeah. I mean, shorties probably wouldn't want it this way, but me, in my mind, I think that it would be more, like it would seem more normal to, like, after the first link, be like, yo, I'm about to make a meal at the crib, watch some movies or something, come through. Or, I don't know, actually, now that I'm saying it, that probably sounds way worse. Like, bro, realistically, that sounds like you just trying to get some neck. Yo, that sounds like a straight fillet.
Right. I mean, that's probably what you would think.
Going straight to the bar, like with a full steam.
Oh man, that's probably something. Yeah.
But like,
that's probably definitely something that she would think if you try to get her to come to your crib on the first jump. But sometimes it's like, yo, what if y'all? I don't know. What if y'all can vibe at the crib? Like, you know what I mean? What if you a weed smoker or something like that? She smoke or something like that, and y'all just want to come back to the crib and. That's the first date. Sometimes a little session. That's why
I'm more saying. That's why I'm more saying first link, not a first date. Because I feel like if girls call or if
link date,
if anyone calls it a first date, I feel like they want to take a picture. They want to do something extravagant, or like they want to be like, oh, out on a date, kind of nervous. So like, bro,
kind of nervous.
No, people be really doing that.
Yeah.
Bro, that's like a motto. Like people will take a picture and be like of a plate and be like on a date, kind of nervous.
Right, and then they got the bull neck.
Yeah,
they got bull neck.
They cut out the person's head.
Right,
like, yo, you ugly for that.
Oh man,
like, what are you
that's
doing?
hilarious to be honest.
But like, I think. All right, I'm gonna say that first link. It can be in the house, and I think that it works. It's how you ask, and it's like, how easy is that for that to be able to happen? Because like in a college town like this, you could definitely say it's easier for you to ask a girl on campus to be like, yo, come to the crib this weekend or something like that. Like, I feel like that's way easier. But like, if you guys are both grown in your adult settings or something like that, and you live by Walmart, and I live by, I don't know, like KFC, or something further. Like, if we live like 30 minutes apart, I don't know if I'm just gonna randomly want to just come chill with you. There might be traffic. Like, I'm not trying to do that.
What you mean? All right. So what if it's a Saturday night or something like that?
I feel like what girls want is like, they just want the first date to be planned out. Like, I feel like it don't
not
even
a date for real. Like, what if y'all just linking up? Like, what if eventually it's just gonna come a little, what's up? Like,
exactly. I feel like girls don't want that ever. I feel like girls don't want that.
What you mean?
Yo, girls just want to feel like you just got that joint in order. Like, you said, all right, first we gonna do this, then we gonna go do this, then I'm gonna roll 14 L's and we gonna do this.
Hey, yo, they want to do something, so you saying you gotta leave the crib?
No, like, but you could like have a paint and drink some liquor in the crib or something like that.
So it gotta be something like that for it to be like, all right, at the crib. It can't be like a Netflix and chill down. People don't do that no more. What was that?
Yeah, that was like 2016.
That's 2015, 2016. You can't do nothing more.
When it first came out.
Damn, that's when it was popping. So now I guess you got. Oh man.
Yeah. First of all, you got Netflix be checking in on you and shit now. Like,
what you mean?
They be talking about, are you still there? No, nigga, I'm not there no more. You tripping? I'm in the cheeks. But anyway,
yo, that joke do be coming up like 4 or 5 episodes later.
That's
like, yo, are you
saying,
still
like,
there?
Like, yo, just be like YouTube. Let's keep playing. Like,
yo.
Don't stop.
Oh man.
No, I really do wish Netflix would be like YouTube.
Oh yeah, they gotta get rid of that. They gotta get rid of that.
But shit, nah. Actually, sometimes it be messing me up because Hulu is like that too. Sometimes I'll wake up and not know where I am in the episode.
Oh yeah,
and all that type
so
shit.
I mean, I guess it works a little bit.
Yeah,
because it just stops, so it only
it's like
went a certain amount of episodes.
It's like I don't know actually.
Yeah, I mean that works.
Yo, Netflix, stop checking in, yo. What did you talk about? Shit.
All right, so you want to get into some sports now?
What is a sport?
Well, the sports that we care about.
Oh yeah. All right. Curling.
All right, nah. That's it.
Bro, first of all, the Olympics coming back up. Nah, I'm playing.
First of all, what is curling?
Nah, that's when they slide the joint on the ice. It looks smooth to watch.
I think I know what you're talking about.
But I think it looks smooth to watch, but it's still lame. Like, it's like watching bowling.
Right.
Like,
they just doing it on ice?
Yeah, but the ball don't curve, and it's like, bro, it look like a big-ass rock that's like shaved down or something.
All right, I don't care about curling.
All right, yeah.
But we can get into this basketball.
Yo.
Oh, man.
My gosh. Bro, the NBA, I'm loving it. You see Zion out here?
Right, I had him on my team. I traded him. Fantasy.
For real? Somebody said he looked like he want to retake not retake, but he ready to take the crown already. From Bron.
Nah, he not going to be able to do that. to be honest. I don't know if he'll be able to do that.
He just put up like 32 against them.
So I know one thing for sure. The league gonna be crazy when LeBron leave. I'll tell you that. But
what
right
you
now,
mean? When LeBron leave, it's KD league, and KD about to win like 3 chips as soon as.
By the time LeBron out the league, KD gonna be old. So it's
exactly.
I think his time gonna be over by the time LeBron time is over. For real. If he don't win,
KD don't have to be athletic though, bro. He literally just gonna pull it up down the court, have that same ugly jumper like this.
I mean, he always gonna be good in that sense because his body ain't really based, or his game ain't really based off of like athleticism. So I mean, he always gonna be good. But nah, I feel like nah. After once LeBron out the league, if he don't have another chip by then, he not getting another one. He might as well retire with Brian. He might as well retire with Brian. He's
4 years younger. If LeBron,
not really. Nah, what is he? Well,
LeBron like 35 right now.
Right, and he probably like 31. Yeah, and LeBron probably gonna retire at 38. You think at 35, 36, KD still gonna be winning NBA championships?
Yes.
No.
He gonna have them young players on his team right now. Like whoever's young and tough in the league, he gonna go to their team. He just gonna do it again. He do that.
Honestly, I can't even tell you what the league gonna look like in 10 years. It's just gonna be crazy. I know the league gonna be way better. Like, yeah, the league just gonna be way better in 10 years from now.
I just already know that, like, on some, like, I felt like I could have predicted this like 10 years ago just because I seen how AAU was taking off.
All right, so you think mad kids are getting better at younger ages and becoming superstars?
Yeah. Like, bro,
that's true.
Real rap. I'm not playing when I say this. I believe that an AAU team probably could have, or not like an AAU team. Like,
they're not beating an NBA team, bro.
Bro, an AAU team.
I don't even think a college team could beat an NBA team.
Bro,
the number one ranked basketball
AAU team was beating like a college team back in like 2000. That's what I was gonna say. Or they might even just beat a trash college team in general.
Well, no, you think an AAU team back then? I feel like the players are better now, younger. So I feel like.
No, that's what I mean. Like a AAU team from right now will probably be dumb tough against a trash college team right now. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Like there be AAU teams that play like nationally ranked in the nation. So like, yeah.
Well, what's that? I mean, like, what's the ages? I don't even know. Like, what's the age group that you like? The age range of an AAU?
Like, they be having AAU teams that be like an under 18 team, under 17 team. There was literally like almost each age until like it'd be like 12.
Like you have to be under a certain age.
Yeah.
So I guess the oldest you can be is 18. I guess.
Yeah. Like once I think it might stop at under 17 because once you turn 18, you probably in college or some shit like.
Okay.
So it might be something like that because I used to see it just a little bit closer when I was going to that upper school in New York just because a lot of my friends was doing it more and they was trying to get me to.
Tyler Lydon?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
He was on the AAU team?
He tough, yeah. Bro, like
speak on that.
Bro, his
Tyler
team
Lydon was on your AAU team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess, yeah.
Right. He in the NBA, my man. What team you play with? In the Nuggets?
Bro, for real, I think so, but I think he got waived. But, like, he's still tough. I don't care
right, he made it
through.
He got drafted. So.
That's what I'm saying.
Right,
my
man got drafted.
But I was saying, like, I don't know. He was always good, but I don't even remember what I was talking about. I'm gonna keep it a bean.
I mean, you think he was gonna be a star? Did you think he was gonna make it to the league when you was ready, playing with him?
Realistically, I always thought the point guard on the team was better. Like,
was he big?
Nah, he was like an average height point guard, probably like 6'1" or some shit. But he would just do things and like his athleticism just looked like he was just flying like. And bro, as a young 9th grader on a JV team, sometimes like, bro, I used to just look at this point guard. I used to be like, yo, did he just jump from the foul line and lay that up? And like, me, you already know I be thinking about stuff that don't matter, bro. He would just come out there his kick game would be crazy. I'd be like, oh, feet.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yo, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, if somebody got good kicks every game and they really go on the court and drop 40 on you, what else can you say, bro? You gotta think they go into the league, bro. You gotta think so.
I guess, yeah.
Yo, bro, I used to. I remember one time.
You gotta know his work ethic.
I remember one time in practice, I used to talk to him. I used to like shoot like right next to him while he was shooting and shit like that. And he was telling me how like I was asking him about how he like how does he jump and like glide type look. And I was like, yo, how do you do that as a white boy? Like, I be like, yo.
Oh, you didn't even say that. I thought he was black the whole time.
Bro, nah, bro, no.
Oh, snap.
Bro, first of all, I was the only black person on my team.
Oh, you was in upstate New York.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, yeah, you said that. Gotcha.
Literally, like, first of all, people was expecting me to be way better than I was.
Of course.
But I was like, look, I'm better than you still, but I'm just not that nice.
I'm better
like,
than you.
Like, bro, I definitely had like the best handles on the team, but just couldn't get to the basket. Literally, that's still my problem right now. Like, I probably don't got the same handles because I don't practice every day, but like,
Right.
I could just shoot, still not get into the basket. Like, that's my main problem. But like, back in that time, when I was asking him like, yo, how do you be getting to the basket with just such oomph? And bro, he was doing like triple clutch layups in traffic.
Confidence, you gotta practice.
Yeah.
Practice.
Yeah, literally that. And like, I don't know. He used to just tell me like, yo, it's hang time. And I remember one time like
He's a hang time.
in the yearbook, I think in the yearbook, like the year he was graduating, bro, he took his yearbook picture like hanging off the rim, like reading a book. I was like, yo,
He's tough.
this thing is funny as hell.
He's
like,
tough though.
I really thought he would have got in the league before the other boy on my team, but like, I remember the Lydens, like, they really had my whole school on lock, because it's not one of them. It's like, he had an older brother, a younger brother, and another younger brother, and they all played ball, bro.
So only he the one who's succeeded out of that, I guess.
Yeah, for real, for real. The oldest brother, he wanted to do something else. He wanted to play baseball, but he was like 7 feet tall, bro. So I was like, damn.
Wait, so you saying he was bigger than Tyler Lydon?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's supposed to be a starter. He must be a starter in the league or something.
Realistically, I don't ever know how the youngest brother turned out, but they was trying to tell us, like, because his mom worked in the school too, like, they was literally active as hell in the whole community.
Yeah.
Like, they was always trying to say, like, the youngest one was going to be the star. Bro, this man was literally in 6th grade, he was probably like 250, 6'4", like, bro.
He was
Yo, people really thought he was going. I don't even know. Be like a defensive end. Like I don't even know, bro. Like whatever happened to him, who knows? Like
I know if I was 6'4", I would have been in the league somewhere. I don't care if it was the NBA, the NFL, shoot, even hockey. I don't care. I would have tried something. I would have been successful at one of these sports if I was 6'4". You tripping? I would have figured out a way.
You tripping? I would have been 6'4". I would have been
dedicated my life.
I'd have been 6'4", making clay pots on the wheel.
I wouldn't have no respect for you.
You tripping?
Yo, that's the thing, yo. I hate when I see people that be like 6'5", matter of fact, 6'3" and taller. If you 6'3" and taller and you working like a desk job, like yo, I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you. I'm like, yo, like
6'3" a normal height though. You gotta say like at least 6'6". Like you should be grabbing the board.
All right, yeah, okay, 6'6".
I don't know.
I just be thinking about it for me because I know I was an athlete, but I guess 6'3" is still not really that big. Like,
yeah,
you're still kind of small in some sports.
Yeah, like I feel like if you in my family, cause I don't got that much tall family members. Like if you in my family with that height, you gotta be medium height.
Yeah.
Like I think the tallest member of my family I ever met is 6'3".
Oh no, I met a couple people in my family that's a little bit bigger than that.
He my cousin.
Yeah. Same.
You got cousins that tall though? Like
yeah.
Like 6'5", 6'6". Damn, like I'm trying to be in your family.
All right, but look where I'm at though. I'm at
right.
Shoot, my pop was 5'5". Like I wasn't gonna get too much. Like,
yes.
I came out 5'8", 5'9". So I mean, I got a little something. I'm glad I can only be appreciative, to be honest, because if I was 5'5",
I would have been tight. Yeah.
No disrespect to the people that's 5'5". Oh man, I could not do it.
No, but yo,
I don't know how I would survive.
Thinking back on growing up, like how I used to think about my height, bro. When I remember getting like, I feel like I was probably about 15, and I got to like 5'3". I was like, yo, imagine I stay this. Like I was just always looking around, like, yo, imagine I just stay this tall for the rest of my life. I'm gonna be, yo, I don't know, man.
I would have been.
I would have definitely took showers differently. Like, I don't know, I would have felt different in the shower. Like, bro, the shower would have hit me like 3 seconds later, or like, yo, I'm telling you,
bro, you killed that little half a second from what hit your body, like. Yeah.
That joint counts. Everything matters. It's the little stuff.
First of all, you funny as hell. If you get in the shower and did turn the water on, if you one of those people, you out of pocket.
Yo, hold on.
If you underneath the water already when you turn it on, you out of pocket, and I don't respect. I don't trust you.
That's a good point.
If you don't get a shower in time to warm up, no.
Yeah, I definitely turn it on first. You definitely. Yeah.
Yo, you turn that joint on, come right on your mitt. You out of pocket.
Yeah. I feel like definitely only. I have done that though. But that's when like you gotta take a quick shower. Like you gotta just. I don't know, like, you ever been rushing, you wake up late and you know you have to take a shower, like, you gotta just get right out of bed, just jump in that joint.
You out of pocket. I'm still waiting.
Bro, if I'm running late and I know I still gotta take a shower, from the bed to leaving the crib should take me no longer than 10 minutes.
In the summer, I can see that being possible.
Okay.
Like in the summer when it's dead hot as hell, like I'm definitely probably, I don't care, like I might just jump in there and let the water just, you know what I mean? But.
And you're gonna feel it change temperature too.
Yeah.
I feel like when you feel the water change temperature, that be feeling good too.
Yeah. When it's getting warmer, not when it's getting
And
cooler.
realistically, I've read like mad studies that it's actually healthier to take cold showers. Like it's healthy for your body. Like they said, like your skin will start acting better, heart rate type stuff was gonna.
I know like cold baths or like ice baths or like sometimes like what people be doing.
Yeah, they were saying like, bro, like it's a study. Yeah, but yeah, like basically
lost it the whole thing?
No, I didn't lose it, but I had got lost in my laptop. But anyways, it's not even on. That's the worst part. But basically, what I was trying to say is, what was we talking about?
That's some fried shit.
Yeah, bro, we gotta stop doing this, cause I really don't even know.
I mean, we was originally talking about basketball. Like that's what I really want. I really wanted to get into like the standings and like your predictions for what was gonna happen in the playoffs. We definitely
basketball.
Right, we definitely just took a whole left turn. But that's originally what we started at.
Yeah, bro, we was definitely shooting at the wrong baskets.
Right, matter of fact, we started getting into the history. We started getting into the other stuff. I really wanted to talk about like the playoffs and what's gonna happen. Like, cause the Heat just beat the Bucks last night. They the only team this year that beat the Bucks twice.
Oh shoot, for real?
Right. No other team has done that, so.
Oh snap! I didn't know it was like.
I'm wondering what's your mindset on these teams right now. I don't know the whole.
I was still just taking it week by week based off fantasy.
Yeah, true.
Cause this is my first time playing fantasy and seeing how like the weeks actually like progress and how different players could have good weeks or bad weeks.
Right,
stuff like
right.
That.
You don't even really think about it when you just watching it from home.
I feel like I feel like every sentence, but I don't care no more. I am definitely like a casual watcher of sports. Like I just,
so you're not taking the time to watch it every time, but throughout the week sometimes you'll catch a game or two. Yeah.
Like I definitely like I'd rather watch certain matchups than what the ESPN says is a good game.
That's right, that's true. Because sometimes I'll see games that's coming on, but that's not even really like, a good game.
For real, if I knew about the Bucks Heat, I probably would have watched it.
Right,
There's a chance.
Right. The Sixers played the Clippers. They lost, which is expected because their road record is dumb ugly right now.
Oh, the Sixers road record, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
but the home
FanDuel, I be betting on them. Straight lose every home. Every away game.
That's probably the only time you could pretty much get it right. They win majority of their home games and they lose the road game. That's probably
I've had bet on
every time.
Away, John. I had said they was gonna win
against the Clippers.
No, I wasn't last night. I was just saying, just in general.
Oh, got you.
But yeah, they just a terrible road team. Then
right.
They not getting none of my bets no more.
The Knicks.
What about them?
Bro, they beat the Rockets.
For real?
They beat the Rockets yesterday by 2.
I'm proud.
2 points.
I'm proud.
Right, they got a new new
The Bulls
president.
Stout.
Nah, he's actually like he's helping with their business. He's like a business marketer or something like that.
Oh,
He
they got a
hired.
new somebody else too.
Yeah.
Right.
So
what did they get?
Leon Rose, I believe is his name. He's
What
like
is
the
he?
new president or something.
Okay, this is what we need. Like,
Right.
if we're not gonna get the bull Dylan out of here,
But no, you gotta think about it. They just had a situation. You know how like they had where they kicked what's his name, Charles Oakley out.
yeah,
They kind of had another situation with Spike Lee. He was just on First Take this morning talking about how they've been like harassing him or whatever, or how like they had a policy change and he's not allowed to walk like down the tunnel anymore. And they like, I don't know, they made him go somewhere. They actually made him walk from like, they said like 31st Street or to 33rd or something like that. I'm not sure of the streets in New York. I'm not really sure. You probably familiar with that more than I am, the 31st to 33rd.
yeah, I know. Like it's like mad blocks that take up Madison.
Yeah, they were saying he had to walk with the people, like walk around. He had to walk somewhere like from 33rd or 31st to the 33rd or something like that.
Like that's
like,
wild.
Right. They don't
like
have no respect for the people that
support them the most.
Right.
Like literally.
All right, you kicked Charles Oakley out. Disrespect to your biggest supporter.
Spike Lee was literally a Knicks fan since the first time I watched TV, bro.
Bro, he said he spent over $10 million on Knicks tickets. Bro, bro, and they disrespecting the man. They don't have no respect, bro.
He should own that team or something. Like, first, James Dolan is the owner, right?
Yeah.
Is his name Dolan or Dylan?
No, it's Dolan. I think you got it right.
Yeah, bro. Spike Lee could probably own that joint if he wanted to. If he didn't spend it on tickets and spent it on trying to own it.
I mean, he's gonna spend well over $10 million to buy the Knicks.
But I'm saying if he was using that $10 million to put himself in a position where he wanted to own it, or like if he wanted to own it, he could have did that.
I don't think James Dolan trying to sell it. I think the business was actually handed to him, wasn't it? I believe.
I'm not sure, but I did hear that he wasn't trying to sell it too. And I feel like he's just gonna lose all the fans, like by accident, like. Cause I only like the Knicks because one, I'm from there and I like that color combination. If the Knicks players aren't players that I like, I don't like the Knicks. But I like the Knicks.
I do believe R.J. Barrett and Kevin Knox will turn into like good players. And Mitchell Robinson, he's a pretty good center. So
yeah,
I feel like you know what I mean. If they keep the team together, they add a couple more pieces. I don't know. Maybe Dennis Smith actually becomes somebody. He's a bust right now.
Bro, but it's bad.
That's crazy.
Because I wanted the Knicks to actually draft him first.
Right.
So when I seen them go to Dallas and then come here and then play like this, I'm just like, bro, you not making it good for yourself.
Right. That's crazy. People did want him to get drafted by the Knicks, and now he on the Knicks, and it's like, damn, y'all should have just drafted somebody completely different. Like, he didn't even turn up.
Not even Kristaps or him. Like, should have just drafted completely different.
Yeah. But still getting into it. Jason Tatum's his ascension right now. He's growing. He's becoming a star.
Right before our eyes.
Right. And right now,
I never doubted it.
They talking about who would you start your team with right now between all the players that's under 21. I think they got, Trae Young, Luka Doncic. Who had his name? Who was it?
Jason Tatum.
Jason
Jaylen
Tatum.
Brown, probably.
No, it wasn't Jaylen Brown. It was somebody else. But
Kevin Knox, probably under 21.
No, it was another star. Yeah, Zion. Oh. That's who it was. Zion. Yep. Who you starting your team with?
Oh wait, I could just choose one. I thought you was making a starting lineup of.
No. It was 4 people under 21.
Okay.
Who would you start your team with these 4 players under 21? You got Luka Doncic, Trae Young, Jason Tatum, Zion Williamson.
I'm gonna say either Luka or Jason Tatum, and I'm gonna say Luka most likely, just because of the strength that I feel like he got that game winner in him. Fourth quarter, if I need that, he got that.
And he plays probably the strongest position that you need to actually win a chip anyway. Like,
and he plays, when you say that statement, he plays all those positions.
Right,
like,
right, to be honest.
All those positions that you think, like, yeah, that might be the most, that might be the most, he played all them jobs.
Right,
like,
and then the skill sets that you think you would need to even win.
Right.
Like, he could shoot.
Yeah.
He could pass.
And he fundamental.
He could rebound. Like.
Right, people try to get on him because he's not athletic, but
He could block. Like even without his athleticism, it's effort. You can't teach effort, man.
He be slamming and he jumped this much off the ground.
You can't teach effort. Blocked LeBron 2 times in a row. Like, I don't think that was this year. That was last year when he was having this slump season. They say, but LeBron tried to go up 2 times in a row. Got his shit smacked both times.
Oh, you talking about? I remember right when you did that. He was under the rim with it.
Yeah,
I know exactly what play you're talking about. Damn,
it's an effort.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying,
bro. Did Ja Morant just slam on Anthony Davis?
Oh
bro?
yeah, they kept him out of there too. They didn't even put him in it.
Bro, hold on.
He dunked on who?
Bro, did he just slam? Bro, he made one of them Kevin Love posters on Anthony Davis, bro.
Oh snap! I think I did see that. Now you say that.
Oh, I did see it.
He missed the dunk though, didn't he?
I was gonna ask you, bro. I don't even know if he made it or missed that dunk, bro. Funny.
I did see something. It was something similar to like the Kevin Love dunk where he jumped over him and it's kind of like almost got right over him and dunked it. It was something like that, but I think he still missed it though. I don't think he got it.
Yo,
but the fact that he even be getting that close,
where the league is going, bro. Like if we're gonna have like Vince Carter's just doing these jumping overs every game,
right?
Let me get some courtside tickets.
Right. Them ticket prices going up.
Right.
You already know the Pelicans went up as soon as Zion came back.
Facts.
As soon as Zion came back, you already know they shot up because
they shot up just when they drafted him.
Right.
Tickets not $25 a game no more. They like at least.
That's why they did it. They did it just because
when
of that.
When he come back, they probably at least like more than that.
Right. I remember when the Sixers games tickets was like $7 before we got like.
Oh yeah.
Before we got Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid.
Oh my gosh.
Back when we had Roy Ivey, I think he worked probably in the.
That's somebody's name? What you say? Wait, what you say, yo?
His name was Roy Ivey.
Oh shoot, bro! I thought you said some. I don't even know. I'm not even
gonna
trying to pronounce what you just said.
The end of Jason Richardson, we had some bums on our team, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even know if I can.
I had Elton Brand. I don't even know his name because he from Peekskill.
He the GM now.
For real? Oh shoot.
He the one drafting the players that we got, I believe. Yeah, Elton Brand. But even when we got him on our team, bro, we got him towards the end of his career. I feel like the Sixers was always known for picking up great players at the end of their career and trying to revive their career.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Lakers doing with LeBron. You know, LeBron, he get on another team and he straight be trying to bring back these old players that you forgot all about. Avery Bradley.
Rondo.
Right, he be bringing back these players we
really
forgot about. Like, but Rondo still was around. No,
yeah.
You can't disrespect him like that.
Yeah,
he still was around. But Dwight Howard, like they were saying Dwight Howard, like,
yo,
all you needed was the right player.
Cousins got waived. Ew, he's a bum. He's a bum.
I believe they probably only waived him because he probably wasn't going to come back this season at all. And they probably wanted to pick up some other players. Like they did pick up, like the Lakers picked up Markieff Morris.
I thought the Clippers picked him up.
Marcus Morris.
Oh shoot, for real?
They got Marcus Morris.
Oh, they just trying to make storylines now.
Right.
They just trying to make storylines.
The Morris brothers both went to LA.
Right. They were in the same building.
Right.
Yo, they got traded together.
Right.
Yo, that's it.
Yeah,
that's anything.
They probably trying to put storylines. Who knows? I mean, the Lakers did need another piece, but.
Wow. That's wild.
Right.
I'm surprised.
But, all right, so playoff predictions. Who's getting to the finals?
I got Lakers, and I got.
And who do they
Bucks
beat
or
to get there?
Celtics.
Oh, you said, so you think the Bucks gonna have to beat the Celtics to get there? Not even the Sixers? You gonna disrespect the Sixers like that?
Bro, I don't believe in the Sixers at all.
Bro, we can win at home. If we can win at home, all we need to do is win at home and then get one road win. That's all you need.
Or y'all could just have the advantage over the team y'all play.
Right, home court, but we only gonna have home court for the first round.
True.
Because right now it's between the Heat and the Sixers going back and forth.
I do believe in the East, I feel like a green team got it over y'all.
The Celtics?
Yeah, like the Celtics or the Bucks gonna have it over y'all.
Oh, the Celtics. Oh, the green teams.
Yeah. I feel like one of those two teams is just gonna have y'all number.
So you don't feel like you're underestimating the Heat?
Bro, I'm underestimating Ben Simmons, to be honest with you.
Well, no, I meant like the Heat, like the actual team, the Heat. Because you just said the Celtics, the green teams. Like, you don't think the Heat gonna have nothing to say?
I feel like the Heat would be the team, like...
They got Bam and Jimmy.
Yeah, I feel like the team would be the team. Like, if they go against the Sixers in the first round, they knocking them out.
Nah. We're not losing. We're not losing.
Bugging, bro.
We're not going.
Jimmy Butler is really going to take it personally.
And Ben Simmons going to take it personally. And Joel Embiid.
All right, who you
But
keeping? Bro, Bam Adebayo is bullying Joel Embiid, bro, at his healthiest.
First of all, if we lose in the first round, we getting a new head coach. We getting a new head coach. Simple as that.
I believe it.
If we lose in the first round, best believe Brett Brown not going to be there next year.
I believe it.
There's no way.
But I believe Bam Adebayo is cooking Joel Embiid on that block. So now what?
What?
What, bro? You seen him just win the skills challenge, bro. Who got more skills?
Oh, yeah. No.
I ain't never seen Joel Embiid win a skills challenge.
Hey, yo.
I'm speaking facts. Bro, Bam Adebayo got mad moves, and he's underrated.
Bro, Jimmy Butler wouldn't even tell you that. He wouldn't even tell you that I'm choosing Bam over Joel Embiid.
I mean, he probably wouldn't say that, but I'm saying that.
What?
Joel Embiid is one of the most, like, overrated players in the league, in the whole league, bro.
Overrated? He underrated.
No, he's not, bro.
Bro, look what he just did to the Heat team. He just brought them to life.
How?
What you mean? We definitely didn't have them at winning the chip last year. They couldn't even beat the Sixers last year.
You saying Joel Embiid did that to the Heat?
No. I'm saying Jimmy Butler did that for the Heat.
Oh. I was agreeing. Wait, Jimmy Butler is tough. I was never disagreeing with that. I was making my argument about...
You just said he was overrated.
I said Joel Embiid is overrated.
Oh, snap. Oh, my fault.
That's what I'm saying.
My fault.
Bro.
Oh, snap. I don't know why I thought you said Jimmy Butler was...
Oh, yeah, nah. That's what
Joel.
But
no, you still wrong. You tripping.
He just claimed the other day, like, he said...
He's the best player in the world. He is. Don't disrespect him.
No, he's not. Bro, he's not the best.
He is.
He's not the best player on campus, bro. Like, I'm not the best.
He could be the best player. Actually, I'll say this. He could be the best player in the league if he played aggressively every night.
Bro, he can't. His body won't even let him. He need new knees.
You might be right. But I hope that's not the case, because honestly, he better have a long career. My man's could be the best center of all time.
And that's what I'm saying too. Like, to me, what it looks like to me is that he is like a healthier form of like a Greg Oden type bull, but like more athletic probably too. Like, he has all that same potential.
This over?
No.
Sorry, no.
Yo, what? Bro, Greg Oden.
Compare him to Greg Oden?
Bro, Greg Oden had all.
Greg Oden never had the skill set that Joel Embiid got.
Bro, people would say.
Footwork.
Okay, all right. Maybe he couldn't shoot threes. Bro, he did have that footwork, though.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
He did.
What you mean?
All right. Now I forget where I was at.
We was talking about Greg Oden, bro.
Oh, yeah, no, you disrespectful.
Bro.
You're disrespectful. Don't ever compare Joel Embiid to Greg Oden ever again.
All right, so
he's a bust. He's the biggest bust of all time, besides Kwame Brown and freaking Anthony Bennett. He's top 3 bust all time.
Joel Embiid, like, bro, I just think he's overrated. Like, maybe that was disrespectful to compare him to somebody who's a bust, right? Maybe, just maybe. But he's not the best center in the league. I already told you this. He's not even a top 2 center in the league right now.
Who over him?
Nikola Jokic and Karl Anthony Towns. And realistically, if I start a team,
bro, Karl Anthony Towns got choked out by Ben Simmons.
If I start a team and put Anthony Davis at center, Anthony Davis a better center than him too.
No, he not.
Bro, you put Joel Embiid offense and
he's a baby.
Anthony Davis on defense.
Bro, did you not see the All-Star game?
Bro, Anthony Davis swatting his shit.
You didn't see the All-Star game?
Yes, I did see the All-Tar game.
You didn't see Joel Embiid posting up everybody, and they didn't want to let Joel Embiid snap, so they stopped giving him the ball.
That's not why they stopped giving him the ball, bro.
They didn't want my man to snap. They didn't want him to get MVP, bro.
Was he getting buckets?
Yeah.
No,
bro.
Yo, they stopped giving him. They stopped giving him the ball because he light. First of all,
giving him the work. You tripping.
Oh, yeah. You start really saying anything.
Maybe I'm biased. It's cool.
Yeah, bro. You definitely are. Philly as shit. You crazy. Like, yo, these Philly fans be saying anything. Yo, damn, like, Yo, the Eagles gonna win the chip next year. Yo, chill.
Yo, no.
Yo.
That's a fact.
This is some facts.
Y'all hear this, man? Yo.
You ain't saying it.
Oh, man.
About the Giants or the Knicks, everybody knew you lying. And somebody might get
Bro, the Yankees, they winning it all. Like, you tripping. Oh, man.
Oh, what's going on?
They probably died.
I think the Lions lose. We'll just cut it. Just keep going.
Were we
Can-
missing the
can-
audio?
Can you still hear me?
I hear it now. The Lions just lose. Sorry
Oh,
about that.
shit.
I
Oh,
wasn't gonna let you guys keep going if it was just no fucking audio.
I lost it.
We was talking about, I was just telling you that the Yankees have a possibility of
Oh, yeah,
winning.
Yankees.
No, but I don't care about baseball.
Never.
so
The
I'm not even-
Astros stopped them.
You know about baseball? Hmm? All right, because
No.
I don't even like baseball. All I know is Jay-Z made the Yankee cap more famous than the Yankee game. So let's get it. Shit, at least to me. Shoot, I'm from the Bronx. I ain't never seen Yankee Stadium. It's like, no, I'm lying, but you.
Yo, you not from the mountains.
Right.
They just unclaimed you. Oh, man.
You.
Now I've been to the Eagles joint once, but I snuck in there.
For real? Oh, shoot.
Shout out to the boy that worked there. I forget his name, but it's somebody that one of my mom friends, but or
Yo, mom's friends be holding it down, bro.
right. He was like, yo, send him here, get him in. Whoa. I'm like, all right, bet.
Bro.
Imagine getting to the Eagles game, you know what I mean, in the back, going through the back door.
Yeah. It basically was one of my mom's friends that basically helped me get into like Knicks games because my mom used to take us to them Johns too, but like she used to have one of her friends just give us tickets. I'm like, oh shoot.
You could probably just get some tickets now. They cool.
Yo, chill. There's still a team of people that want to win every night. They not ass. Anyways,
Right.
like yeah, but shout out to mom's friends.
Right. You're right. That skipped out
I'll
of
be
our
holding it
basketball
down.
segment.
Shit.
Well. Damn. What else is there to get into? What else is going on for you, man?
Spring break almost.
Oh yeah, spring break is at the end of this week.
What will you be doing?
Spring break.
I will be
spring
springing.
break. Spring.
I will be probably rolling, springing, and jumping.
I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah, that's exactly
'Cause-
what I mean.
Right, because, you know, graduating in May this year, so
Are you
we
ready?
in the real world now. Well, I'm in the real world.
Are you ready? Because they say
I'm-
that real world hits different.
I'm ready. I feel like I've been ready. You know what I mean? Now that I know kind of what I want to do, it's just a matter of me executing, putting in that
Okay.
work. That's why right now I'm still trying to build before the end of the semester. Just trying to build networking. If you know of any internship possibilities with a major team, put me on. If you know anybody within the industry that could help me navigate my way to success, please let me know.
Okay.
But yeah,
I know of somebody. I know of somebody who had like people. Well, not. I don't even know them, but like I know of them. Like
yeah.
people out of here have definitely got like a lot of like big internships and positions type shit.
Yeah,
Because
like-
I know of a couple people that went straight from here like to ESPN to MTV. So it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, we've had a couple
There's
people that
different
even came
possibilities.
that came to our club because, you know, I'm in sport management, so it's a sport management club.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not in it this year, but in previous years when I was in it, we've had like alumni come by that work for the Sixers. Like it's this guy that worked for the Sixers right now and in sales named Marquise Watson. He worked there and he came.
You go to North Penn? Or am I bugging?
No. There is somebody that went to.
Oh, never mind.
But it's not him. It's not the same
Never
Marquise
mind,
Watson
never
though.
mind.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
But yeah, he come by. He came to our club meeting and basically gave us information on how we could, basically, if we wanted to get into sales, and basically was telling us how to navigate and stuff like that, how to get into it, and what you got to like do, selling tickets to people and stuff like that. So, pretty interesting stuff.
All right.
I think one day I want to eventually get into the sports agents of that. I want to be able to be there. I want to be able to manage different players in different sports. So,
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
so I definitely want to get into that.
bro, literally on some like how they broke down like that 2K story mode, the time when he was like, oh, I'm an agent, take my card.
Right.
Bro, I just think that like we could start doing that today.
Right. Definitely
You
get
just
some
got-
cards
not even-
made.
I was about to say not even get no cards, just be like, oh yeah, that was talent. We got to start working.
Right.
Like, I don't know.
I just always wonder, like, how do you even get into that? Like, especially because I don't know if you're a first generation college kid, but I am. So I know, like,
First to graduate, maybe.
first to graduate?
Yeah, like my siblings, they never really graduated though.
Okay. Yeah, so like me, for instance, like my mom don't know what I'm doing. I swear, like every year that I've been up here, she asked me what my major is. Like she don't even know. Like she one of them. She mad out the loop.
I
But
feel
like
you.
I mean I try to put her on game and stuff like that and tell her what I be doing. But for the most part, like being a first college first college
First
generation college kid, I'm mixing it all up, but being that, like, it does definitely comes with its problems,
I feel
struggles.
you.
You don't know how to navigate. You don't know how to like get to where you want to be. Even if you like, I guess taking the necessary steps, sometimes it just be confusing. But it's definitely a learning process.
Facts.
You're gonna get there.
I be thinking about like learning process and like having to deal with stuff like on my own type situations. Realistically though, I just be thinking like I feel like any jam I find myself in could look something up to get out of it.
Right? Yeah.
Like
Everything's
just the age
on.
that we're in, like, bro, when I had literally locked C's keys in the car the other day. I had literally just looked up how to unlock a door. The best, bro, it was like mad different stuff. I just found the best one that fit my
snap.
scenario, and I was
That's
able
tough
to
though.
unlock it.
That's tough.
Right.
And we did that and it actually worked.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's tough.
yeah.
Tough. I mean, that is kind of like where we headed at now and in like 2020. Like anything you need to know how to fix, like you could definitely just go on YouTube and just type it in,
Right.
and all of these videos will come up on how to do it, how to
Yeah.
resolve that issue. So, nah, that's tough. But
Facts.
I feel like I've never been hands-on like that. Like that's always been hard for me. Like if I didn't know how to do something, like I wouldn't go to YouTube. Like I still be like, nah, I'd rather find somebody who know how to do it. Like,
Oh, see, and yeah, that's a key too because, bro, growing up, I felt like I had looked up to my brother for a lot of things, like a lot of questions, a lot of answers, all that kind of stuff. But like, when I got to 7th grade, I didn't live with my older brother no more. He just lived in my last house. We moved away.
yeah,
So after then, that's probably when I just started my whole phase of just looking up everything. Like, because I'm not asking my dad nothing. At this time, I didn't even really like him for real. Like, and at this time, it's like that was when I met a stepbrother, and he started looking up to me as the older brother. So like now I'm answering
Right.
questions.
Right,
And I don't even
right.
know where I'm getting these answers from. Like I just
Yeah.
told you what I just looked offline. Like so like, bro, it used to be even real basic. Like bro, if I was at home with no one home on a Saturday morning or something like that, I would look up like what to do when you're bored, how to get money from home. I would look up mad
Right.
stuff, bro. Like just anything like.
right.
What to do when it's rainy and you have slippers with shoes in it or with water in it or something like that. Like
That's interesting.
I would just look up any and everything. Like
But you did bring me to a different dynamic that I wanted to ask you about too, because
Oh,
you've
sure,
had the
what's that?
situation of being the older brother and the younger brother.
oh yeah, yeah.
I'm the youngest, so I've only ever been the youngest. I don't know how it feels to have a younger brother. I mean, I guess I would probably classify you as a younger brother. Like I started to see you as like, oh snap, like he's almost like the younger
okay,
brother
I
I've never
feel you.
had. I can see that now after being friends with you for a while now. But
Okay.
I wanted to ask you, did you take on that role of being a big brother immediately, or did you look at it like, because I know with your situation, he's not your real brother. Like
Yeah.
he's not like your dad and your mom's son.
All
You know
right.
what
So
I'm saying?
realistically, I would just say like, nah. It definitely happened over time. Like, because when he would first just ask me all these questions about this random stuff, like, and I'm like, yo, I don't even know. Like, I'll just tell him something.
Right.
And then it would be like, all right. That part annoyed me at first, but then it was like when I see how he would take that information and just use it, and like he would look at that information like, oh shit,
like gold.
This he would be like, oh shit, Maul just told me this, and I'd be like, oh snap,
You got influence.
for real, like, and even at this point, sometimes I'll be having conversations with my brother, like, he'd be like, yeah, bro, like I would have never knew that if it wasn't for you. He'd be saying stuff like that, or like it's just like them Jones be hitting after like I never really would have looked at it like that. So like when he say it all like years later, on something I told him mad long ago, I'd be like, oh shit, damn. That's
you didn't even know how it affected him.
Yeah.
You just thought you was just like, bro,
yeah, like I be saying the same
bro,
thing.
it's the X button, bro. I've been told you that.
Yeah, like he'd be like, yo, how do you throw oops on 2K?
Right,
like,
right. You never know how
literally
something.
just double tap triangle. Like, what did you talk about?
Right now, all of a sudden, he the freaking NBA 2K champion. You be
Right.
like, yo, bro, I was just teaching you how to block somebody. Yo, no. Oh man.
Right though, like that's crazy. And I was saying that literally just like how I was telling you, bro, like the first time you ever said to me like life is subjective, and I just asked you right after, like, what is subjective? And you were saying like, oh, it just means like anyone can interpret it in a different way or whatever. Bro, like literally that whole conversation sits with my head like all the time. Like I'm not even gonna hold
Right,
it.
you definitely told me that
literally
before.
be thinking about that, John. But like,
That's a fact though. Life is subjective,
like,
man.
to anyone, based off all your backgrounds, experiences, all this different shit.
Right.
But man, as you can see, we didn't end up with a guest this weekend. We didn't end up with Miss Hadir this weekend. And I was
Fake.
I was extremely angry and depressed. I was stressed.
She out in Costa Rica, right?
Rhyming accidentally. Cause I'm pressed. Bars. It's like no, she ain't go to Costa Rica yet. That's
Oh, that's what's that like in a couple days or something?
Nah, she was just telling me she was feeling like down, like sick wise. Like she wasn't feeling too well. So I was like, all right, that's fine. Feel better,
right,
yeah,
feel
all
better.
those kind of things. Right. She was telling me she didn't even go to class, so I was like, damn, I understand it. It's a rainy day, or it's about to be. So
right, definitely feel better. But
real shit.
that's crazy.
Our guest, we were supposed to have the wonderful Professor Odierno on. She could not make it this time.
What happened?
Canceled that with me. Well, realistically, it might have been my fault because I was supposed to, like, it's almost like a double contact. Like, I was the last person to contact her, but, like, I guess on the day of, I never contacted her again. So she said she just canceled because I didn't, like, talk to her earlier, like, in the day.
So you wasn't professional about it, I guess, to her.
Yeah, like, I mean, real rap, because I tried to be professional the first time, but I guess the real professional will do the double checkup. Because I had hit her up by email, like, oh, can we book you for this one? But I was like,
That was the last thing you said to her?
yeah, I was like, yeah, we would.
Yeah, you definitely gotta probably be like, okay, so we still have you locked in for this certain time.
No, the second one was like that kind of email. Like the first one was like the ask. She was like, yeah, she's available. Then I was like, okay, boom. So Tuesday, March 2nd, or whatever day it is. And I said this like last week, probably like last week Tuesday. So I was like, yeah, not today, but next week we're gonna do one right before spring break, blah blah. And then like today came.
Oh, so the last time you spoke to her was definitely still a week ago, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you definitely should have probably contacted her in between.
Yeah.
Maybe even yesterday or something like that, just to give her a heads up, like tomorrow we still on for this.
Yeah, that's definitely on me.
We
But
could have did that, but it's all good. No worries.
right. If anything, I had like 2 learning experiments today, or learning
Experiences?
moment. Yeah, I said experiment.
Right.
Learning experiences where like you just gotta learn from like in that situation. Like, oh damn, I never even did this before. So like from here
That's
on,
something that I even gotta learn from. I gotta work on that too. Like,
Yeah.
I know getting in the sports world, like, listen, you gotta be up early. Like, I'm gonna have to be up 4 or 5 in the morning, probably even earlier than that sometimes, just trying to prep for things that might be going on the next day. People I might have to call early in the morning, getting things done. Like,
right.
just in the real world, you're gonna have to learn how to do stuff like that. So,
And it's like she a communication teacher. She got
Right,
come on
so
here
she
and teach
already-
us to
right.
communicate. It's like,
right,
no,
she's
I'm
like,
like,
wait, hold up, I ain't spoke to him in 6 days? Yeah.
Right.
I'm not coming. You didn't tell me anything. Like, how am I even supposed to trust
Right.
you
How
even
do I
gonna be
even know
here?
what we're talking about?
Right.
Like,
I don't even know if you even gonna be there. Like, I'm gonna show up and you not be there. Like, nah. I'm canceling it today, so I
Damn.
don't even waste my time.
I mean, now that I'm saying it all out loud, it's like
It makes
I can
sense,
understand it, yeah.
Yeah.
But on that note, we're gonna have a good episode. We're gonna holler right back at you guys next week.
Right.
Next week. Da-na-na.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hello, mom. It's like no plan.
Yeah, I'm be right